And Megavanan, everyone, and welcome to the stream. My name... Whoa, excuse me, wrong screen there. Much better. My name is Talisian. There you are. Here I am. And as you saw, we are doing Lord of the Rings Online today. But we're kind of at an interesting point here. I've maxed out the main story quest. And the Spring Festival's going on, but I've already done that a couple of times. So I was thinking, let's start a brand new character. Let's play a class I've never played before. Let's maybe see some things I've never seen before. So we'll go ahead and start with that. So we're going to create a brand new character, and I'm going to do a dwarf, and I'm thinking about doing a dwarf champion, because I've never played the champion before. Excuse me. My apologies, people. So we're going to do a Dwarven Champion today. They primarily wield two swords, as you can see here, and they wear heavier armor. They wade into battle, swinging their weapons in all directions, dealing significant damage to many foes at once. With each strike, their fervor grows, allowing them to use even more potent skills. Special stances may be used to greatly increase the damage dealt at the cost of defense or enhance defense at the cost of damage. And they are unrelenting in battle. They are the consummate warriors. A champion cares not for his own well-being, but relies on his strength and prowess to slay the enemy before they can bring more destruction to Middle-earth. This class is inspired by Gimli, son of Glóin, whose skill at arms matched the bow skills of Legolas. So I figured it was appropriate, if I'm going to do a champion, might as well do a dwarf. So we'll continue. Let's see here. I like longer hair, so let's see what hairstyles are fairly long. Oh, that's kind of nice. Nice, good full set of hair there. I like the facial hair. I think that's kind of neat. Yeah, I'm happy with these. Let me do some of the details around. Maybe give him a scar or two. He's already seen some battle during his training. Picked up a good scar or two. And maybe some lines. There we go. Give him a little bit of age. Give him a little bit of age. And I like that. And he'll be from the Blue Mountains. His home is in Ered Luin, where there had once been two great dwarf kingdoms, and where the kinsman of Thrain and his son Thorin Oakenshield lived in exile after Smaug drove them from the lonely mountain. Now I need a good dwarf-sounding name. What do I choose for a name? Because this is always the hardest part of creating a new character, at least for me, is actually choosing a decent-sounding name. Well, naming guidelines, dwarves tend towards short, simple, Norse-styled names. Examples are Dori, Glóin, Kili, Balin, Thorin, Flossie, Gimli, and Gormur. A few dwarves have more complex names combining whole words with specific names. Examples Skorgrim or Einskaldr. Let's see, what do I want to do? Thrallin? Oh, what do I want to choose? I need an interesting name. I need an interesting dwarf name. Interesting dwarf name. I really don't want to... Dwarf names. There we go. At least I did finally I found a dwarf name generator. So now comes the hardest part, like I said, is trying to find a good sounding dwarf name. Something that will empower and make you fear who's coming up. Tum. Let's try that one. Let's try Tum. Tum. Let's see if that one's been taken. No, it hasn't. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Tum, the Dwarven Champion. There we go. Excuse me. I like it. I like it. And I'm going to go through the original starting zone. I've done a couple of playthroughs in before the Shadows starting area, and I was not a huge fan of it. I mean, I could do it again if it randomly came up, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. So, I mean, I'm going through it again right now on a different character on my off-screen time, and it was okay. It wasn't. I just don't like it very much. So we're going to go ahead and do the original start because I've never actually played the original start for a dwarf. So here we are. Let's start the adventures of Tum. So I hope everyone is doing well today on this wonderful Sunday morning, or excuse me, Sunday afternoon. My apologies. Things here at the Farkle family home have been up and coming.
While about to begin your long day of work at the Silver Deep Mine, an old man beckons for you to come near. He is a close advisor of Thorin Oakenshield, the master of these halls. What could he have to say to a simple miner such as yourself?
Let's see. Now, the other thing that I need to do is there we go. UI. Oh, all right. Let's do this. UI, layout, load. Let me go ahead and get my. There we go. This at least gets me part of the way to where I like it. Where's that? And I just need to get some of these things from the upper areas there that don't belong. And there's my pets. And there's my horse. And that's a problem. I gotta remember how to move that. I think it's... No. I think I got rid of it. No, I didn't. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's weird. Why do I have two of them on my screen? There we go. At least I can move that down out of the way. Yeah, that's weird. Let me think. I think I just have to log out and log back in real quick. So we'll log out and log back in. We'll get like a UI set up just fine. Hey, Poteen, how you doing, my friend? Welcome back to the channel. I'm starting a brand new dwarf today. As soon as I get my UI and stuff to look the way I like it. You know how UIs can be. Hey, Starlugo. Hopefully we got this set up correctly here.
While about to begin your long day of work at the Silver Deep Mine, an old man beckons for you to come near. He is a close advisor of Thorin Oakenshield, the master of these halls. What could he have to say to a simple miner such as yourself?
I do wonder. We will have to find out. Let's see, that can go there, and that can go there. See, this is Wild Attack, which is a melee skill. Swift Strike. Savage Strikes. And Blade Wall. And that's a max target, so we'll move that up to the next ring. Adds 1 to Fervor. Cost of power, single powerful melee attack. And Savage Strikes, a Savage double attack. So we'll go ahead and move that one to there since that uses Fervor. And these actually add Fervor. And as you can see, I have a bunch of stuff I have to do. As always with new characters, so... Ah, yes, the ever-present stuff that one has to deal with when you start a new character. We'll just move some of this stuff out of the way and semi-organize myself, and I'll do most of it off camera. I just want to get my main bag emptied. There we go. Oh, all the fun of starting a brand new character. At least I can use all my mounts now, so that's always good. As you can see, I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to do. Hey, dude, just checking in. Volunteering community. Oh, hey, that's nice, Destiscardo. I'm glad you're doing that. Hopefully you'll have a good time while you're there. Yeah, I have done stuff like that before. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so we've got enough worried about here. We can go ahead and get started. What was that? The man in grey is Gandalf, an advisor to your lord, Thorin Oakenshield.
Will you humor an old man and walk with me for a spell?
You there! You're a miner here, are you not? Well, tell me your name then, my good dwarf. Tum? A fine name. I am Gandalf, if you do not know me. I am also Gandalf if you do know me. Gandalf the Grey. Now, will you humor old man and walk with me for a spell? I'm quite tired and could use the company. Okay, I could do that. Your Lord Thorin makes ready to go on a dangerous journey. It's interesting, I get to start off with Gandalf. He asks me to advise him, yet he never listens. Wisdom's indeed a curse. There's Dwalin and Balin. Hail, Balin and Dwalin. It is time.
We will make ready to leave. Finally, the lonely mountain awaits.
13 will not do.
He doesn't listen, and so I will have to give things a little bit of a nudge. You see, we need another party member for the company that departs for the Lonely Mountain. 13 just will not do. You have work to do, but Gandalf has more yet to say. Thorin will not like my choice. The final companion to join us will be a burglar, a hobbit. Don't look at me like that. Bilbo Baggins will make a better burglar than even he knows. Thorin will balk, but he'll need Bimbo before the end. But hush, let us say no more of this matter. Thorin is near. A good day to you, Thorin. The others are making ready to depart.
Good news! I am weary of this planning. Have a safe journey, father. I shall see you on my return, son. Much honor will be restored to our family.
Hail, Thorin Oakenshield. I am at your side. I am at your service, and your good families, of course.
Ah, Gandalf, is it time?
Yes, the rest of your company is ascending at Frendin's court. All but one, of course.
Of course. The mysterious warrior of whom you speak so highly. I look forward to meeting him. Though Bilbo is an awfully strange name for a dwarf, he's really an interesting fellow. Gormir, my trusted friend, you are hereby appointed steward of these halls in my absence.
I bid you safe journey and a prosperous return, Master Thorin. Thorin departs, leaving his hall in care of Gormir Dowersmith. So I guess I need to talk to Gormir, the steward of Thorin's hall. Okay.
All right, young one, you've dilly-dallied enough. You ought to get back to work now. Hasn't your foreman given you enough to do?
Collect your equipment from the satchel near the door. Gormir is in no mood to humor a young miner. You should get your equipment and get back to work. You've collected a weapon, but something is amiss. That mine should be stable. What's causing that?
Tum, you help me get the miners out. I'll go help Gimli.
Prepare to prove your courage to Gimli.
Have you equipped your weapon yet?
Quickly now. Practice with me before you go into the mine. You never know what evils will appear when the mountains tremble. You have practiced with Gimli. You must now venture into the mine.
Follow me, Tum.
We've got to clear out all these miners.
A shaky tunnel is never a good sign, and we could even feel it outside. Quickly, Tum. You take this passage to the head, and I'll go off to the side passage. You gather down this passage, and I'll go down the one to the left. We'll go ahead and tell these miners. I'm not taking me much to convincing them to leave. That's good. So we have the order to clear out. Good. Good. If I didn't know better, I think it was a troll romping around in the mountain. There's one miner left down this way. Let us go fetch him. Twistor should be just up ahead. I'll warn you though, Twistor won't come easily. He's a little hard of hearing. Pah! Locked. Let's take the side path. He should be just up ahead. I can hear his mine pick. Side path is crumbled in the earthquake. Twistor! Twistor! Oi, Twistor! Come away from there. I don't even think you can hear me. Dee-dum. Twistor, the mine isn't safe. Do-dee-dum. There! That got it! Uh-oh. Wait, what's that shaking? It's a troll! I can't do anything. Get out of our mine! Twistor, run! Oh, that's not good. Over here, you oversized stack of stone. You're a champion, are you not? You must help Gimli. We must be quick. I don't know how long Gimli can keep that troll busy before the beast overpowers him. Follow me. Check one thing real quick. There we go. And I can now move this up to where I like it. Like that. I'm on the Angmar server. That's why I've got my little note up here about tattered shadows. Because those can definitely appear at a moment's notice. Let me fix it here. There we go. That should work much better. All right. Let's go through. Where did they go? I thought they went this way. I don't see them. There's something strange about this place. This warp is perfectly preserved and lies among the ruins of an ancient elven structure. Alright, so those are the cave claws. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I hear the troll. I shall cleave you in two. Oof. Ow.
Oh, he's got me stunned. Oh, neat effect.
My thanks to you, Master Gandalf. You're most welcome, Master Dwarf. I wonder how long the troll has been roaming around these old elf ruins. I wish Twistford had not been so careless. I'm glad Gormer fetched me in time. Do not doubt Tum's courage, but I think this foe would have overwhelmed you both. Oh my! What's this?
What do you have there, Gormer?
I found a trinket underfoot.
I expect you'll find many trinkets and forgotten artifacts. These are the ruins of Alderian.
Aye, Squorgrim, my great ancestor, was murdered here.
The elves don't remember it that way, but it is no matter. Tum, you look as though you have something to say.
You found the body of a dwarf, did you?
Do you hear that, Gormer? Wonder if Tum has come upon Squorgrim, lying under the collapsed ruins where he was smitten by an elf warrior named Talagan. But that is a matter of years long past. My business is with Thorin today. Gormer may look into the grave of his ancestor while he is steward of this land in Thorin's absence.
75 years after the death of Thorin, his halls in the Blue Mountains have fallen under the rule of the Dourhand clan. Tribute from Thorin's halls has ceased, and King Dain of the Lonely Mountain has dispatched Lord Dwalin and a company of dwarves to uncover the cause.
Okay. Well, this looks vaguely familiar.
I have come to offer my service to this party of elves.
Here we are, at Dwarlin's bid, standing amongst this party of elves who arrived when we did. But now what? Who should we talk to? The fellow over there, the dark-haired one, looks to be the leader of this company. Dwalin sent us to find out why they are here, if we may be of assistance to them. You are the more courageous dwarf, Tum. Go on, speak to that tall fellow over there. Do you think he speaks common? Talk to Eladon, son of Elrond. As soon as I find him. There he is.
It is interesting that the dwarves arrived when we did, though we came for different purposes.
Hail, friend dwarf. I was not aware that Dwalin, a former guest of my father's, had come hither as well. Perhaps our two guests are not unrelated. I and my brother Elra here have come to investigate a dream my father had. Evil stirs, or will if we are too late. You've been in this area more recently than we. It's been many long years last since these elves were in Edhelion, the ruined home of old. Perhaps you can help us with your knowledge of these halls. And I think I can actually wear the heavier armor.
Mind my words, traveler.
My father is great among the wise, and his dreams and foretellings do not often stray from the mark.
These are the words that he imparted in me. Blood-red footsteps upon snow-colored black, where the dour king walks to take back his throne and finish what was begun. I am no riddle master, but some of these elves of my company have skill in solving such things. Come, let us speak with the riddle masters Merithrin and Dorlus, for Dorlus bade us to come here. Hopefully they will know where to start looking. A dream of Elrond. Well, there's Merithrin. We'll talk to her first.
Meg of Onan, what do you make of this riddle?
I am here to help solve the riddle that is Elrond's dream. Look yonder, Tum. Thorin's hall belches smoke and soot, and the white snow of the mountain is black ere it touches the floor of the valley. Upon snow-colored black. What do you think? It is rather literal for a riddle. Marathon notes the snow in the valley blows black as soot, and likely the black snow from Elrond's stream. And here's Doralus.
I was the one who led the party here, but there is a slight flaw in my thinking.
I believe the Dour King is none other than Skorgrim, King of the Dour Hands of old. There's only one problem with my logic. Skorgrim has been dead for many long years. He died here when he tried to raid Eldhillion for elven relics that he believed would ensure his immortality. I hope I have not led the party astray, but my heart tells me Skorgrim is a part of the story.
Oh, that would be a scary thought if Skorgrim's back. We'll talk to Eladon again.
Why did Dorolas lead us here? Skorgrim is dead.
Doralus led us here because he believes Skorgrim is the Dour King in my father's dream. Had I known, I would have never let the party be led here. Skorgrim is dead. My father watched him die. But Mithrin believes she has found a piece of the puzzle. The black snow, dirtied from the Dour Hand's slovenly stewardship of these halls. I will permit the investigation to continue, but I am very skeptical and disappointed in Doralus's judgment. Whether Doralus was right or wrong in leading us here, my heart warns me that danger is near. This is often the case with the wide world of late. Before getting started, everyone should be prepared. You are a champion, as I can see plainly, but have you mastered your skills? I fear that you will be tested as a warrior in these harsh mountains. You should speak with your trainer to make sure you are ready for what lies ahead. Oh, and I get to choose a specialization. Okay. I've never played a champion before, so it's the martial champion. Damage-soaking warrior who knows the best defense is a good offense. Well, that was Bamel, the cook on Alice, right? The Berserker deals single-target crit-based melee. And the Deadly Swarm deals whirling AoE destruction upon foes. Blade Storm. Max targets 5, makes a full AoE attack. And Rend. Another max 5 targets can make, causes medium damage over time. I think I'm going to try the yellow tree, but I can always respec later on. Because I get Ardor. Reduces the power cost per fervor point. Sharpened Blades. Rend Bleed stacks up to 5 times. Bonus crit rating and 10 seconds of flurry duration. Exchange of blows. On any hit received, reflect 50% of the damage for 15 seconds. That's a pretty good skill. Yeah, let's go down the yellow tree. We'll try the Deadly Storm first. If I don't like it, then we can try one of the others. So my options are Battle Frenzy. Gain more fervor over time. Gain might. Or gain blade skill damage. Increases blade skill damage. Increases blade skill. Your fervor is instantly increased as well as some additional fervor over time. And its duration of 45 seconds. Cost 2 power, adds 2 to fervor, and every 3 seconds for 45 seconds adds an additional furor. Because furor is what's going to be used to power some of my abilities, like Blade Storm. Cost 2 power and 4 fervor. And that's a full AoE attack. Let's try that. That up there. That's another AoE that goes there. That is a melee skill AoE skill, so that goes up there. Does a single target, and a single target that costs. So let's try that. Let's try this setup for now. And there's some nice armor, some nice gloves. Okay. So I need to talk to my champion trainer over here.
Maid of Onan, might you spare a moment of your time?
I'm here to help you learn about becoming a more powerful champion. As you gain levels, more skills will be available for you to unleash upon your foes. Use your new skill, Savage Strikes, against the training dummy. Hint: champions rely on fervor to activate some of their skills, such as Savage Strikes. Use your Swift Strike skill to build 2 fervor, and the strike... Okay. Or I could do the Swift Strike skill. Or Savage Strikes. Alright, there we go. Good. I think you will be an excellent champion someday. You should return now to Elrond, but Davy wishes to begin the investigation. Here we go. Good. And let me go ahead and do this.
May I help you?
And we can... Do not want to sell that. Do not want to sell that. Do not want to sell that. Those who want to sell.
You have a true warrior's heart.
Learning the ways of a champion throughout your life is not an easy feat, but it is rewarding. I will give Dorlos' theory a chance since we are here. Marathon is not unconvinced either. We should investigate the ruins of Elhydrian, the place where Skolgrim fell, to ensure that he is still dead. The elves watched him die, so if Skolgrim's cave is undisturbed, then the mystery will be even greater. Talk to Dorniel about her memories of Elhydrian. Okay, I've actually got to go down the road here. Okay. We can take this quick second to go to... No, I can't, actually. We can do it this way, though. Character. Skills. Mounts. And let's see, what do I want to add? We want the Steed of Starlight. Grab. And this one, and that one for now. And we will do 5 rows and 7 columns. There we go. There we go.
I I do not think I have the will to go back into that place.
I am lucky to be alive after the injuries I bore the day Elhilion fell. I do not think I have the will to go back into that place. It is only a shadow of former glory now. Only pain remains. Dorniel was gravely hurt when Elhilion was attacked, and many others died. Years have not been kind.
I was here when Elrond fell.
I was a healer, but my strength in mending was not enough to mend the hurts caused by Skorgrim and his Dowerhand warriors. I cannot return here without great sadness in my heart. It was such a needless war. He sought immortality in the relics we kept here, but found only death. Nethiriel recalls the dwarf lord Skorgrim sought immortality, but died instead. I think this is where he fell. The memories I carry of this place, and all those lost, are a difficult burden to bear.
What do you need?
It was across this bridge that the brave Talagan brought the library's walls down upon Skorgrim and himself, thus putting an end to Skorgrim's lust for immortality. The walls smote them both as they crumbled. But that is a strange flower, one that I have never seen before. Is it familiar to you, dwarf?
Stay a moment.
You are the dwarf that discovered Gorgon's body some years ago, are you not? It was the ruined cellar of Elhilion's library that you came upon, above which Skorgrim Dowerhand fell to his doom after attacking my fair city. Mine is just down the mountainside from here. You shall perhaps continue your search where it started and see if his body lies preserved there still. For my part, I have no wish to look upon Skorgrim again. That is a very interesting flower. Alright, so let's head back. This is interesting. And that flower is strange. I thought I remember seeing that flower back in the intro dungeon. Ah, here it is. I thought so. Silver Deep Mine. Oh, I'm now level 3. That gives me another point, which we'll go ahead and just gain might, I think, for now. And we will start to earn... We'll start to earn Valor. You said down at the bottom? Okay, so we'll just head down. Let's see how my AoE skills work. They work pretty good. Gorgrim's body is gone, but the same strange flower as found in Hylian grows at the site of his long grave. The petals of this evil-looking flower are blood red. The flower has a poisonous, deathly look to it. Wanted to come by and see the troll. See if you'd see the troll still there. And there he is. The troll is still there. Well, I am glad for Gandalf's magics, that's for sure, but I don't think I want to go that way. So let's go ahead and head out. But I did want to see if that that troll was, was still there. Yeah, those flowers are... What place is a good lore master? I would probably say one of the elves, probably a high elf. Though River Hobbit looks pretty interesting as well, being totally honest. I was actually debating about doing a River Hobbit myself when I was starting this character, but I decided to go with Dwarf since I wanted to try something different. I think I'll just leave the rest of these cave claws alone. Bring the odorous red flower to Elrond. Okay. Let's do that. Be on your guard, dwarf. Goblins lay not far beyond these walls.
That is a vile little flower, and one I have not seen before.
You say it grew where Skorgrim died, and where his body lay in death for all these years? Such magic is not common with dwarves, and his body has been moved, though we do not know where. It seems that the flowers follow him in death. Perhaps they will lead to his new grave.
Red flowers leading a trail of blood through the snow.
A trail. Red flowers leading a trail through the snow. Do you think these are the footprints of blood? Blood-red footsteps upon snow-colored black, where the Dour King walks to take back his throne and finish what was begun. Well, we have the black snow, and the body of the Dour King has been moved, leaving the fell flowers as footprints. Something evil is at work here, and I am sure something evil was at work when he sought out relics for immortality. We must follow him again. My brothers are scouting for signs for him as well. Seek him as you search. Go ahead and let's do that and that.
Greetings, friend. How may I be of help?
Back to the Silverdeep mine. Interesting. There's another red flower. The trail of blood-red footsteps begins at this spot. This does not bode well. These flowers. Okay, I'm going to take a second and go get something to drink. I will be right back. Okay, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Do they continue onward? No? Okay, then they must continue into here. Yep, there they are, right there. Here are the red flowers here. They're even growing bigger here. Look at this. This is very interesting. And why is there... That's weird. I figured I'd get a quest trigger. Maybe I have to go back through and I have to activate all of them. That might be it. You may have to activate them all in order to get the quest to move on to the next phase. Yep, that's what I had to do. A lot of the quests later in the game, you don't actually have to activate everything along the way, but this one you do. A trail of flowers that led you to a dark dwarf keep. And there's a long-bearded dwarf spying nearby.
Look what the Dour Hands have done to this place.
Tum, I did not expect to see you here. I asked to speak with the steward, and the Dour Hands directed me here. This was once a great storage house of Thorin's. I don't like what the Dour Hands have done with this place.
Down yonder is Gormer, the steward appointed by Thorin before he left.
Gormer is the reason we have come, and the leader of this Dour Hand rabble you see all over the place. You are the well-spoken one in our party, Tum. You might as well go and speak with him and find out what he has done here,
and why he has grown silent over the years. Definitely a lot of red flowers here, and it's very weird.
Have you come to pay your respects at Skogrim's tomb?
Is that Tum? It has been long since we last met. I remember you. You were the dwarf that discovered Skogrim's body the day I discovered the relics he sought. The Longbeards of Dwalin's party are not welcome here, but I might allow for your good deed. Do you like what we have done with the place? Welcome to Skogrim's tomb.
No one is to gain admittance to Skogrim's tomb.
I'm afraid you have come here for nothing anyway, Tum. This is sacred ground, and only the descendants of Skogrim, that is, the Dower Hands, have leave to enter. You are more than welcome to pay your respects to our fallen king at his shrine, which is just east of here, in the Rockbelly Pit. Skogrim was a great king, after all, and he deserves his tribute. Alright. And looks like Bjarni has a quest I could do also.
You shall pay your respects to Skogrim.
Lord Gormir has told us that you were the one to first discover Skogrim's body the day the Silver Deep Mine nearly collapsed, when Gormir took his stewardship. This has earned you a small amount of favor with us, even though your party of Longbeards has come unbidden and unwelcome. We are having a commemoration of Skogrim's many achievements as King of the Dower Hands, but we need ritual stones, black as peach. I was not able to find enough for everyone that plans to attend. They are a form of tribute to Skogrim King. You should make yourself useful and collect some more. They can be found in and around the Winterheight Cave, east of here. Alright. Looks like it's both the same place. All right. There are some of the black stones that are needed also. Okay, well I still need 2 more stones. There's 1. And there's the other. Visit the Shrine of Skogrim in the Rockbelly Pit. It's like I need to go back in. Because I need to visit the Shrine of Skogrim. It's somewhere in here.
A menacing-looking statue has been raised in the likeness of the Dourhand kings of old. Okay. Well, I also have those stones of pitch that Bjarni wanted, so we'll go ahead and turn those in first.
Ah, these are the very stones we need.
Not bad for a long beard. Lord Gormir was right. You are not our enemy. Your loyalty to the Dourhands will not be forgotten, champion.
What do you want?
So you walked in our shrine, did you? As you can see, the Dourhan's reverence for our fallen king is very great. The Longbeards and the elves do not understand such loyalty, so this was perhaps a good lesson for you. But do not go away just yet. I'm sure we can think of more tasks to occupy you while you trespass at Tum.
It will be a busy day for all my folk.
Would you like to be here to witness the ritual of commemoration for our fallen king? As steward of these halls, I welcome you to celebrate with us. It will not be long now. In fact, I believe the preparations begin tonight. What say you, Tum? Think on it if you will. Return to me when you have decided, just to be sure to make the right decision. Ha 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 ha. Run along now, friend. I have no more time for you. It will be a busy day for all of my folk. Yeah, that does kind of give me an uneasy feeling. And here's Freren's Court, which leads right into Thorin's Hall over there. A whole bunch of vendors and such. A lot of them seem sick. I wonder why.
My Turin's beard!
Intro. An uneasy feeling.
Thank goodness you're here.
Norse Grimsong sent me word that you were finding out what you could from the elves that settled up near the ruins. You spoke to Gormir as well? The traitor. Skorgrim is not the king of Thorin's Hall. This place belongs to Thorin's line. I have too much on my plate for the nonsense of the Dourhands and their strange rituals. Look, Tum, since you went away, the dwarves of our party fell ill.
Look, all of these dwarves are sick, dying.
I cannot do another thing until I figure out what we can do to help them. I don't even know what happened to make them ill. How can I hope to cure them if I don't know how they came by this plague? Those foul Dourhands have really let this place crumble. Boren would be livid if he could see it now, full of poison and death. Examine patches of strange soil along the river and collect samples from the sick bears. A little extra never hurts, part 2. I think this is the free horse. Yeah.
Speak with me a moment.
Which I don't really need, so we'll pass that one up. And intro. Goblin Prowlers.
Might you lend me an ear?
And this quest has been restored for the legendary servers. The elves told me about goblins digging into Silverdeep. Well, with the mine gods and the red-robed men, well, it got me thinking. Are the Dower Hands involved? The twitch in my whiskers says yes, but I need solid evidence before I can start hurling accusations. The first thing to do is to learn if the Dower Hands are using goblin cohorts. Why don't you kill one of those goblins prowling about west of here and search his body for proof of the Dower Hands' involvement? The goblin plowers are found in the hills southwest of Fredin's court. It looks like Unnar has a quest for me too. Probably about the Longbeards that are taken sick.
Have you seen the Barrowhounds nearby? Why do Bargus now haunt our fair lands?
The others think they are just bleak wild dogs, but I know better. Those are no mere dogs. They are Bargists. In my travels some years ago, I once happened upon the most forsaken place I have ever seen. Dread filled me and my voice died, and all was cold. The dogs that were there were the very same as these black, mournful beasts with eyes full of death. Why had they come to replace the lynx and the wild auroch herds that roamed here in Thorin's day? It does not make any sense, but they must be driven off. And it looks like Bali has a quest, but it's epic. Two of them here. Cave Dwelling Menace and Silverline Cure. Let's start with the Cave Dwelling Menace.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Blasted nuisances. Even the dullest dwarf knows you don't overmine a cavern. Riddle it with holes and the whole floor is apt to collapse.
Well, the cave claws don't know that, and their incessant digging is going to be the ruin of us all. What, do you expect the Dower Hands to do something about it? A clever jest, but I am not laughing. Can you lend us some aid in dealing with these pests? The cave claws, mind you, not the Dower Hands. Although, be that as it may, the Rockbelly Pit is overrun with cave claws. Head east up the hill into Winter Height. The entrance to the pit is there. And the other one is Silver Lined Cure.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
I'll not last long if help cannot be found for me. Fortunately, I know of something which may be of aid. There are bushes which grow in the vale just northeast of Fred's court called Nestaldas. Venture out northeast of here and gather up the leaves for these bushes. They are said to have healing properties, and they may well be my only chance. Now, make haste and do not get lost. Let's just go ahead and clear this quest.
Greetings.
There we go. And there's some food, so we'll throw that there and do that. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at the map real quick and see where we need to go. Looks like north and east. At least I found one of the Nestaldas fronds that he was looking for. So we'll go ahead and collect some of these. And I can take out a few of these Bargists while I'm here too. I have to admit, I'm not used to walking up to things in melee. I'm used to pegging them from a distance and just chain killing them. And I've achieved level 5 without dying. Alright, so there's that. So we'll head back into Silver Deep Mine and defeat the Cave Claws. Boy, this place looks vaguely familiar. I'm only going to defeat the 4 that I have to kill, and then I will turn around and leave. Now I got a couple more quests I can do. They're on the other side of Frenen's Court. And now I need to find some goblin prowlers. And I think I'm in the general area for that. Like right there. Collected a dwarf sword. So the last thing I need to do is to examine patches of strange soil and collect, here we go, that dying mountain bear. Hopefully he'll have some of the stuff that I need. It's already rancid, though it had just died. So it has a foul odor and texture. interesting. This adds to fervor. So let's make some changes here. That adds to fervor. This costs power and fervor. This just costs power. Let's just do that. Yeah, I still need to find 2 more patches. There's one of it right there. That's good. There's some more of that sludge. There's the last bit that I need right there. Okay. We'll go ahead and take care of these 2 quests. Cave Dwelling Menace.
I am at your service.
You certainly took care of that problem. I'll see to it that the Dowerheads do their part from now on.
Greetings, traveler.
Silverline Cure. That was the one who wanted the nestless fawns.
Good, good. Just the smell of these leaves is helping to ease the pain. I will tell you what I know.
Same. Let's go over here to Unnar. We'll turn in Unnar's quest first.
Those dogs chill my heart.
You did a good deed for these lads by driving them back. Perhaps someday the lynx and aurochs will be able to return to these parts. Someday. I wonder why the wretched dogs settled here to begin with.
Me too. I'm very curious also. So, Plague at Thorin's Gate first.
If the water of the river has been tainted, that explains it.
The soil along the river is foul, you say? So you think that the water that flows from the clean mountain springs is tainted by a putrid rot? And these bears, look, this meat is rotted even though they are fresh killed. This must be what is taking hold of the dwarves in my party. Many of my dwarves stopped at the river to fill the flasks. No wonder they are sick. But I wonder what we can do.
Mountain springs should be the purest of water.
Especially in these parts. Something must be causing the water to run foul. We've explored the source of the river. Perhaps there will be evidence of what caused the vile plague. Because now we don't even know what it is that is making my poor dwarf sick. If we can make the river run clean again, I have hope for the animals and the snows here as well. Maybe Thorn's Hall won't be lost to sickness.
And the Goblin Plowers who have dropped the Dwarven Sword.
Madness!
I knew it! Goblins with dwarfcraft weapons? This has the stink of dour hand devilry. They've gone back to their old ways, haven't they? We'll give them something to think about. It's time to get to the bottom of this. Once and for all.
Hill Dwelling Menace.
Might you lend me an ear?
While this matter of dour hands and goblins being in league with one another cannot go unignored, we must set our attention on to more pressing matters. To the southwest there is an encampment of goblins on the slopes above Finnan's Court. go there and deal with a lot of them. In the meantime, I'm going to go look into this Dower Hand matter further. Boley has a new quest for me.
Welcome! You have come at a most fortuitous time.
You ever hear of Frostmantle? It's an Aurochs, a big one at twice as mean. We can't get close to him without being attacked by the thing, and it is getting too dangerous to just leave him alone. I fear that someone's bound to get trampled, gored, or worse. What say you? Go kill the brute for us. Return it to me with one of its horns, and we will see to it that you are rewarded. You'll find it wandering to the west of here by the old obelisk. The thing smells like an unwashed beer, so when in doubt, just follow your nose. I think I can do that. Looks like everything is to the west. So let's head that way. That was a tough one. Now, I don't think I'll bump into any Nazgul because I'm in the intro instance, so I think that's immune to Nazgul up to a point. Well, there's level 6. So I got another class trait point, so let's go ahead and continue on with Might. Oh, it looks like I picked up Ardor, which is reduces all power costs by 5% per fervor bit. Okay. And it looks like I picked up Champion's Challenge. Your taunting cry forces your target to face and attack you for a few seconds. And I get a bonus to damage as well. Okay, that's good. That up there. Okay, so I need to collect Frostmantle's horn. There's Frostmantle right there. There we go. So now I collected Frostmantle's horn. See if there's any. And there's Frostmantle again, one I'm not going to worry about. And there's a mean Dower Hand.
I need to explore the mountainside source of the poison. Well, that's a... I can't go past him. Dowerhand Axeman. Elrond, that's one of Elrond's. An elf stands atop the mountain path and looks very much like Elrond. Yes, that's Elrond, that's his brother. What is Elrond doing here?
Those are ill tidings.
The dwarves with Dalin drank from the river water below, you say? That is ill tidings. The creatures here are transformed by plague and look as if they will die very soon. I came this way to scout for signs of my father's dream, but the grim dwarves here have kept me from getting much farther. Something evil stirs in that cave. Can you feel it?
I believe there may be hope for the sick dwarves yet.
When poisons seep into the land, oftentimes the land will strive to heal itself, much as our own bodies will fight an infection. You explore inside the mountain, you might just find such an event. I believe that medicinal plants will grow inside, and those will help cure the dwarves. The source of the poison itself is yet to be discovered, though I do have my suspicions. I feel a powerful chill when I stand near this entrance to the mountain. I will stand guard here while you explore the cave. Sickly mountain white and a wiggling worm. Foul worm flew from its corpse? Oh, this does not bode well. Oh, that hurt. I was not expecting that. There's the last additional herb I need. Corrupted spirit. Examine the cave for what might be causing the blight in arid Lewin. Well, that doesn't look good. A mossy shrine. A fell light burns this corner of the cave with an odd glow. Uh-oh. You cannot defeat us. The Fellsphere is evaporated, but the dread evoked by his words lingers. Tonight the little dwarf king shall walk again, but we are the ones who shall return to life. Oh, that does not sound good. That does not sound good.
Ah, you will be a hero to those dwarves.
You've collected those pure herbs. Tell me, what you saw in the cave while I mix up a salve to help the sick.
These leaves can be crushed to make a powerful remedy.
Do you smell the clear sap? It is the blood of the mountain striving to cleanse itself of corruption. Take this phial. I have drained enough sap to save these dwarves. If they can rally them in time, the two parties should be able to rid Ered Luin of the horrible fate that awaits it. But I will not stand idly by while these fair, clean lands are poisoned with death. Go well, my friend. Hopefully I will see you again when we put a stop to this madness. And I think I already know what at least 2 of my abilities are going to be. I'm probably going to take Prospector and Armorsmith. Not sure about the third as of quite yet. I need to think about that for my third skill, because I'm almost done with the intro.
This is unthinkable!
Alright, so let's go ahead and turn in Bali's quest, who wants Frostmantle's horn.
Well met, friend.
Ah, you've done it. That'll keep the area a bit safer, eh? Good job.
I think I want the honed axe. So first we'll do the Hill-Dwelling Menace.
What do you want?
Excellent work, Tum. With the threat of the goblins lessened, we can deal with the more sinister matters here in the valley. Thank you for all of your hard work. I trust this will prove an ample reward.
And now I am level 7. Well, I can choose second row stuff. See, Barred Wall. That increases blade wall damage. Broad Sweep. Increases the number of targets for area effect skills. At max rank, Swift Strike becomes Swift Blade. Oh no! I've been raided! No! Hi, Edithadora. Thank you very much for the raid, and welcome, people. My name is Talisian. I stream Lord of the Rings online, and I've currently started a brand new Dwarven Champion, and we just literally hit level 7 just before you wonderful folk hopped in, and welcome all of you to the channel. Howdy, Eldith. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I normally play Hunters because I really like Hunters, but I wanted to do something different because my Hunter on Angmar, where this server is here, is already at max level, and I've already got the main story quest completed as far as I can go now, so I want to do something different today. So I figured I'd start my Hunter along. Or, excuse me, start my Champion. So, again, welcome to everybody. Hey, Guarienda. Yes, raid! I was just trying to figure out what ability I want to put in my point in. I can gain a new skill, Raging Blade, which is a max target skill. Make a full AoE attack inflicting heavy damage. I like that. Let's grab that. We will grab that one. Taffer Girl, thank you very much for the follow. Let me go ahead and let's see here. This is a full AoE attack, and it costs fervor, so it's going to go down here to this end of the chart. Move that over, and do that. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying out Champion here. I've never played a Champion before because, like I said, I'm used to Hunters, so I'm used to picking everything off at a distance and laughing at them as they drop. So this is something that's a little bit different for me. So we are currently in the intro zone. Let's see, Dwalin's quest here. I just finished a cave that Elrond, her, and Elodin was at, and I picked up something to heal these dwarves who have taken some sickness over here.
Can this be? By what miracle do you return with a draught to cure my poor dwarves? You are a valuable friend to have, Tum. Please, do not let me get in the way. Go ahead and give that remedy to the sick dwarves.
Administer Elrond here's draught to Boggy. You go ahead and give him his cure. The healing effects are immediately apparent. Good. Looks like the Dour Hands have been polluting the spring water. We'll go ahead and talk to Dwalin again.
Dead is dead, in my opinion. What is this nonsense?
Yeah, tell me about it, Eldith. I swear, I don't know about these Dour Hands. They've got me. They're getting me all angry. Let me tell you. Grrr.
Now that there's hope for the sick among my company, we can deal with the more pressing matter at hand. What is this nonsense about Gormir wishing to raise Skorgrim from the dead? Dead is dead, in my opinion. You can't bring someone back. It sounds like Gormir has gotten some bad ideas in his head, and Elrond has become corrupted in his hands. We'll take it back, Tum.
Will you help me?
We cannot allow the Dour Hands to resurrect their king with such foul sorcery. They have poisoned the mountains and soiled the lands of Thorin. Gormir's fall to corruption is unforgivable. Come, let us journey to the tomb. The sons of Elrond are waiting, and we will make a great stand against the Dour Hands, and they will think twice before falling to greed again.
Okay.
The tomb's entrance lies in a deep crag east of here. I do not know what to expect once we get inside, so stay on your guard and be ready for anything. Are you ready to travel to the tomb?
And this is the final quest of the introductory instance. If you have any other quests underway, you should complete them now, as those quests will no longer be available. I don't believe I have any other quests, so let's go for it.
It would seem that Gormir and the Dour Hands have allied themselves with evil, fell spirits of old, just as Skorgrim himself did long ago. Now Ivar the Bloodhand, a gaunt lord, threatens to sway the Dour Hands to evil with the terrifying ritual about to take place in Skorgrim's tomb.
Uh-oh. This does not bode well.
There's evil in the air here.
Can you sense it? The last time I felt something like this was when I was crossing through Mirkwood all those years ago. We will need to keep our wits sharp in here. Elrond here and the others are here to help, but we shouldn't delay too long or we may miss our chance to stop whatever evil is happening in here. We must go now. Are you ready? Come along.
Yep. Oh, but it looks like they've already got a force waiting for us. This isn't going to be easy.
Go there! You must stop this! Stop? And as the Dour Hands reclaim their glory? I think not. No more will Longbeards and elves determine our fortunes. Skorgrim will return. Of course, you will not live to see it. Dour Hands, kill them all.
Ivar is too powerful.
We fear what Morgrimir has done. We may be too late, but Ivar is too powerful for us to storm the tomb directly. He will stop us if we try. We will need to find another way around. Elrond and Elrond will go see if they can find an alternative path, and we will head up these stairs and see if we can sneak around the side. Let us hurry.
There he is.
We are too late. The ritual has begun. Wait here.
Patience, there are too many for us to overcome. We must wait for the elves. It is time to bring back the great dwarf lord, but first sacrifices must be made.
Sacrifices? What are you saying? Skorgrim must lead the Dour Hands to glory.
There are more powerful forces awakening. It is not the Dour Hands we mean to empower. Let us begin.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, this is definitely not good. I've awoken. Good. Then come with me, Skorgrim. We have much to discuss. The forces gather that would stop us. I will follow you, Ivar. Let these dwarves handle the others.
I am betrayed. Stop now, Ivar. Skorgrim must stay and return us to our former glory. I warned you, Gormir. Your action was folly from the beginning. The Dour Hands are shamed.
Welcome back, everybody. I went ahead and stood here during the ad break, finishing up the fight, so we will go ahead and continue now. We'll talk to Dwalin after we just defeated Gormir Dowersmith, excuse me.
We need to get out of here.
We have made a significant blow to the Dour Hands, even if we could not stop the ritual from taking place. Skorgrim will have to be dealt with another day. Really now, we must flee. Whatever Ivar has done, the place is coming down around us. We need to leave this tomb before it becomes the tomb of Tum.
Oh, that way we're not going. We must find the elves and flee this tomb. Alright, there we go. I had to run back to their checkpoint.
Did you get lost, elves? Skorgrim and Ivar have escaped.
The dead look everywhere. It was no easy task reaching this landing.
The good news, at least, is we have defeated Gormir and most of the Dour Hands.
The dead have subsided for the moment, but more will be here before much time passes. We need to get through this door. Several Dour Hands ran in here and barricaded themselves inside.
My axe will take care of that. Move aside.
Looks like they didn't survive. go through here? Yep. Looks like we're gonna have to go this way. Oh, trouble. Can we make it across the bridge? Good. Okay. Maybe we can escape this tomb after all. The tomb of Tum does not sound like a very good place I want to stay. Okay. All right, Dwellin, which way? There we go.
Let us leave these halls behind us.
Ah, even though we did not stop the Darahan's plans, we have done this well. We have done well this day, Tum. At the end of the day, Thorin's Hall shall be free of the Darahans, and all will know they are dwarves of no account. I wonder, though, will we see the effects of this day and the return of Skorgrim? We'll be glad to have you at Thorin's Hall as one of my good and sturdy dwarves. Now, let us leave these halls behind us.
What do you need?
It is about time. There's an important task that you need to attend to, so pay attention. I get my milestone skill, and I get the novice title. You have been acknowledged as someone who could one day influence the fate of Middle-earth.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
The captain of the guard, Onar, has been looking for you for an hour at least. And, what's worse for you, he's already angry due to a guard having abandoned his post. You may find Onar in Fedrin's court. If he were you, I would tread carefully around him. And I have a letter of commendation from Dwalin. Greetings. I heard you were back in the area, and I have written a letter of commendation for you. Others you helped have pitched in what they could and placed it all in a nice gift box. Be sure to collect it and read the letter from the gift box. Then seek out Leonin in Celiadim or Boggy Deep Delver outside Thorin's Hall. Okay. Oh. Outfitting yourself and others, 2 navy dyes, the gifts for starting adventure, the wrapped horse whistle. Nice, we'll do the gifts. There we go. And that's a good start, and we'll move that down there. And I picked up a quest item, which is outfitting yourself and others.
So we'll head down here back to Defendant's Court. There's Guard Captain Onar right there. And the deed bestowed, finding the places of the dwarves. For 5 LOTRO points, 30 marks, some virtue experience, and increased rep. Check something here. Alright.
What is the meaning of this?
Good. You've received my summons. At least someone knows their duty. Come now, we will speak of circumstances most dire and worrisome.
Is a moment of your time too much to ask?
The news I have received is most unsettling. One of the armories has been left unguarded. Vithar has been a stalwart and dependable guard until now, but he's apparently abandoned his post. Outrageous! I want you to investigate this unguarded treasury and confirm that Vithar is not there. If anything is missing, I'll have his armor. He was next in line for a commendation, but after this he won't see any praise for 30 years. The arming cave is to the northwest, very near the great statue of Thorin carved in the mountain. Go there and look for Vithar.
Okay. One of the other things, too, that you'll find here in Thorin's Court is, and you'll find it in just about every zone in the game, is this reflecting pool. This allows you to go back through and complete any instances. I don't know if I have any. Yeah, I can't use it right now because I have no instances completed because they literally just popped out of the intro zone. I am now in the real world, as they call it. And there are a bunch of quests here and such. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, looking at the old clock on the wall, it is time for me to depart for the day. So I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. We accomplished a lot today. We went ahead and did the introduction for a Dwarven Champion. Saw the return of Skorgrim, unfortunately. So that's a foe that we will have to deal with on our travels as we continue through Middle-earth. But again, I would like to thank everybody here, and I think I'm going to find a raid. I'm going to go ahead and raid and find another channel that is doing LOTRO. So give me one moment here. A little bit of your indulgence, please. Let's see who we can find. I know this person. The Questing Dad has just started. He's been on a little less than an hour. Oh no, I'm sorry, he's doing World of Warcraft. He's not doing LOTRO. Let's see, who is doing LOTRO that I know? Adele Valiathorn. She's been on for about 2.5 hours. I think she's got a little while left. So let's go ahead and join her. So again, I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe. My next stream will be tomorrow, and I'll be doing Lord of the Rings Online at 4 p.m. Pacific. So please, if you're interested, join me then. And also, I have a Discord server where I keep track of this and many other games as well. So take care, my friends, and be safe.